Hey everyone, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. As so many of you probably know, yesterday was a big day when it comes to justice. Josh Duggar was found guilty of both counts of receiving and possessing CP. He was handcuffed in the courtroom and taken immediately into custody. On his way out, he did speak to his wife, Anna. In-court reporters state that he did seem to be very emotional and teary-eyed, though his wife, Anna, seemed to be very composed. Many of the Duggar family and Duggar associates did not speak to the reporters on their way out of the courtroom, but we do have some new statements from family members and friends. Before we get into those though, I do want to clear up some confusion regarding the charges that Josh was convicted of. Thanks to prosecutor Dustin Roberts, in a press conference outside of the courthouse after the verdict was read, he stated that ultimately it'll be one count of receipt of CP. He did explain that the other count, possessing CP, is concurrent with the bigger charge of receiving CP. Possession of CP is a lesser included offense for receiving CP, so by function of law, you cannot be convicted of both. Now, Josh's attorneys have stated that they plan to appeal this conviction. Defense attorney Justin Gelfield did speak to reporters outside the courtroom, and he stated, "We are very appreciative of the jury's lengthy deliberations, and we respect the jury's verdict, but we look forward to continuing to fight on appeal." Josh was photographed being placed into a police vehicle. He was then booked into custody at the Washington County Detention Center in Fayetteville, Arkansas. This happened at 12:07 p.m. CST, and he is listed as being there on a contract/courtesy hold. This video was released by a local news station of Josh being booked into the Washington County Detention Center in Fayetteville. As you can see, it appears that a handcuffed Josh is brought into the room with officers, where he sits down, is uncuffed, and asked to remove his shoes and socks. It does appear that he complies with all of the officers' requests, but honestly, at this point, he doesn't really have a choice. Jill Duggar Dillard and husband Derek released a statement following Josh's conviction, making them the first members of the Duggar family to do so. I will link their full statement in the description down below, but it says Josh's actions have rippled far beyond the epicenter of the offense itself. Children have scars, but his family is also suffering the fallout of his actions. Our hearts are sensitive to the pains Josh's wife Anna and their 7 children have already endured and will continue to process in the future. This trial has felt more like a funeral than anything else. Josh's family has a long road ahead. We stand with them, we are praying for them, and we will seek to support them however we can during this dark time. Amy Duggar King also put out a statement over on Twitter stating, "May the jurors and Judge Brooks seek healing/counseling from all that was exposed to them. May the children grow up with real godly men as father figures who will guide and protect them. May the people who were once in disbelief have their eyes open for the first time. May the daughters who are abused feel validated. You are truly beautiful and worthy of love. May there be intense counseling/healing. May there be wisdom for all those involved on how to move forward. Thank you, Jesus. Justice has been served." Bobby Holt, who is a former Duggar family friend and also testified for the prosecution during Josh's trial, also posted her reaction to the verdict over on Facebook. And then last but most definitely not least, Jimbob and Michelle finally broke their silence regarding Josh's conviction. They stated, "Today, God's grace through the love and prayer of so many has sustained us. Our hearts and prayers are with anyone who has ever been harmed through CSAM. In the days ahead, we will do all we can to surround our daughter-in-law Anna and their children with love and support. As parents, we will never stop praying for Joshua and loving him as we do all of our children. In each of life's circumstances, we place our trust in God. He is our source of strength and refuge. Thank you for your prayers." You know, I'm going to be honest with you guys. When it comes to Jimbob and Michelle's statement here, I was very underwhelmed. I feel like there is a lot that they need to be saying and that they aren't saying, and people are going to continue to have questions. This is something they're not going to be able to run away from. And just my own personal opinion, I would be very surprised if Jimbob was to run for Senate and actually win. Of course, I want to know what you guys think. Let me know what you think of the family statements, of the trial itself. Also, if you like this video and actually learned something from it, please consider hitting the like button, subscribing before you go, and tapping the bell for post notifications. That way you're notified every single time I upload. I appreciate all of you guys for tuning in, and until the next time, mwah. Bye guys.